So hello guys. Welcome to this live. So guys, if you can hear me, just drop something in the chat box. Let's drop something in the chat box. Let's see. So guys, if you can hear me, just drop something in the chat box. Let's drop something in the chat box. Let's see. So guys, if you can hear me, just drop something. Let's drop something in the chat box. Let's see. So guys, if you can hear me. Okay, I'm going to keep this as short as possible. Just a minute. So if you can hear me, drop something and let's start. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. We're going to look at the charts, a lot of it, and now forgive my crowded charts. I'm going to just extend it a little bit for everyone. So now we're going to look at mostly entries. I realized I never talk about entries a lot. Yeah, so I'm going to get a clean chart. Now this is our first YouTube live, so maybe we shall keep having this, or we shall decide to have them from Telegram. But if you can hear me, just indicate in the chat box that you can hear me or anything. Yeah. Just indicate if you can hear me. Then we shall start. Someone just indicate in the chat box if anyone can hear me. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Guys, just give me someone please show me if they can hear me. Someone indicates if they can hear me at all. Someone please indicate in the chat box if you can hear me. I think I'm wasting a lot of time. I wanted to keep you guys here for only I wanted to keep you guys here for only 30 minutes, but no one seems to be. someone please hear me or tell me if they can hear me? There's no way we're going to start if no one is hearing me. No sound. Okay. All right. Let me just work on it. How about now? How about now? Okay. Everyone can hear me. So let's begin this. We have wasted 10 minutes. We have wasted 10 minutes. So I wanted to keep you guys here for a short time. For those who have joined in, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's great. So this is my first YouTube live. I don't know how it's going to be. People already late, but I believe it will pick up over time. So today I'm going to look at the guys who are here. We're going to look at a few things like entries mostly, because I realized that I will rarely talk about entries, even in the tutorial group. I will always do analysis, but we don't touch on a few things like entries. You get. So I'm going to talk more about entries and how you can easily get those nice entries. The way you see some people the way you see some people enter the market either early and some other people enter late. We're going to look at that right now. So now today I decided to show my face. I have a phobia for putting my face out there, but we shall go with time, just like that, slowly by slowly. We shall get there. Yeah. So now let's look at the chart. Now this is GBPUSD. I'm going to start by speaking about a trade we had today. It was a really nice trade. It hit all my targets for the week, but doesn't mean I'm going to stop trading this week. Yeah, doesn't mean I'm going to stop trading today because just because I hit my targets. It just moved so fast and all the targets for the week were hit. And also someone was calling the shots in the group. That's the tutor group, and it was really a good setup too. So now let's look at GBPUSD. Let's look at GBPUSD. Yeah. So now this is GU, the favorite pair that I trade, the one I like trading the most. This is the pair that I like trading the most, guys. Oris. Like I learned the way it moves. That's why I trade it a lot, and I believe it respects how I want to analyze the market. It respects my zones and all that stuff. So today's trade, we're going to break it down a little bit. Then we see why we went for such a style of entries. You get? We see why we went for such a style of entries. But before that, just help me like the video. It helps a lot, right? Just help me like the video. Then anything. We really need to push this channel as a team. You guys were here when we started the channel. It's not news and it has really grown too fast. But I watch the videos after because there's a video we posted yesterday and it got around 500 views, I guess. So meaning people watch the videos after. So some people are like I should shoot more content, not only about charts but also speaking about psychology. I believe that point is key, and we may start doing that. We may start doing that very very well. So now this is GU. Right now we saw that GU was in a range, some sort of range. We have this range here, and we also saw how it reacted today. You get it's in that bit of range, but it doesn't mean as day traders, it's easy for us to get trades in here because all you need is to determine the direction of the market and trade towards that direction. So once it's in a range, you can easily know that, okay, I'm looking for a buy or a sell. And when you get that, you know that, okay, I'm going to be looking for my buy. If I get a buy opportunity, I'm going to hold it more than I'm going to hold the sell. It means your profits for the sell will be shorter than your profits, your take profits for the buy. Okay, that's basically it. Once you understand where you are in the market, it's going to be very easy for you to move to move tables, right? It's going to be very easy for you. So today, so right now we are speaking about this range. This range is happening here, and also the DXY is playing the same thing. You get only that it has reached something called the resistance. We're going to look look at that. It has reached something called resistance, so it has decided to divert. Someone's help me share this link to the Telegram group, please. Someone help me share the link to the Telegram group. I think guys are lost for where they're supposed to attend. Dear guys, alone, just help me share in the private group too. Yeah, to hope my Lord. So now, like the video too, guys. Like the video. So now this is the range we are in currently, and we're waiting for a breakout either side. Though we have good trades in there, we have good trades in there, and we had one today. We had one today, and it was really great. We had one today, and it was really great. Someone help me share the link, please. So now, I will do this trend line from the 4 time frame, and it was valid at some point. That at some point we saw it break below and give us a retest to confirm more sells. We saw that happen. We saw that happen. So what am I going to do? That's the 4 time frame of GU. I'm going to scale down to the 1 hour to determine what specific direction I'm looking for. Since we are in a range, and to get the exact point where we are in the market. So that I easily scalp it. That's how I trade these markets. Yeah, I just trade out of sentiment. I don't just trade because there is news or anything. I believe everything can be completed. Everything can be completed with the right analysis. So right now we have the market pushing upward. We have the market pushing upward. We have the market pushing upward like this. It's pushing upwards. So, what are you supposed to be looking for? It means you're going to hold your buys more than your sells. Though we have impulsive movements here, but this movement has proved that it just came back to if you see the 1 hour time frame, these two candles have closed above this trend line. Meaning this market is still pushing for the upside. It's very possible. So let's go to the DXY and first analyze the position of the DXY. Then we come back to GBPSD and determine what we're going to be looking for tomorrow. So now this is the DXY. I'm going to show you guys a skill I used today, a very nice skill. A very nice skill I used today while trading these markets. So now this is the DXY uptrend, yes, and we also see that we're at a resistance point up here, and that's where the market is playing around right now. Meaning it can either pick momentum for the downside. It's very possible that it can pick momentum for the downside. That's very possible. So when you scale down to the 1 hour time frame, we're seeing this resistance point is holding. And guess what? There's a trend line running through. There's a trend line running through, and this is like a break. This is like a break. The first retest came Can someone hear me? No sound. Okay. I think we continue. Diego, how is my sound? Diego, on is my sound? Okay, my sound is okay. Someone just said, okay. Okay. All right. All right, let's continue. We're looking at the DXY. Look at the DXY, this up move, right? Then we had this break, then we had the retest. So what happens next? It drops, but it also comes back and gives us a retest. This is showing us that, okay, it's likely to drop back here before they buy, meaning if it buys, there is dollar strength, you get. So you're supposed to be aware of what is going to happen. So if you go down to the 15-minute time frame, now I'm going to show you these reasons of why I bought the market. We're seeing the market is dropping gradually. It's dropping, but it can drop to this point. It can drop to this point right here. You get? It can drop to this point. You have to be cautious about that. That this is a major resistance that can turn into support. About today's trade, about today's um, trade was the market was opening. When it touched here, when it touched around here and started pushing higher, it broke above this level here and started pulling back. Immediately I saw this pullback, I pulled a Fibonacci retracement to from here to up here. Good. So it touched the 61.8 golden area. It's the golden area and 61. Guess what G was doing? G was doing the same action. This drop is what I want to see in G right now. Let's go back to G and see today's trade how it moved. So now this was GBUSD today. Okay, this was GBP USD today. So we had this here at your pattern, what we call a cyclical level. So the sell from saying this side, this buy that is happening. And guess what? If you put a fib from here to here, that's what you get, a 61.8 area, and it drove it. So I had other confluences like that, another up here, M pattern also involved with an M pattern involved the head and shoulders pattern. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I. That's the reason why I today's marked rapidly. Entry. Let me show you guys this chart. GPP. So now this is my chart. This is where I do my report and I keep all the lines there because I have to make an analysis on Friday for all the trades that I've taken. So I don't want to be caught in it. So remember the Fibonacci, the ones I told you guys in the tutorship group, the Fibonacci can give you a take profit area. Look at this take profit area. Even though it was this first one, if you put it from there to there, you can immediately it bounced here. This was around the 38.2, negative 38.2 area and say climbed. And guess what? Another trend line was broken. Let me just remove this first. Guess what? Another trend is here that was broken and gave us a retest, and it sold rapidly. So Our take profit is here, was here, and you saw Sammy calling for buys from here, and I was like, okay, you can buy because we had the trend line there, we had the low of the week and another confluence. So up here, for those who use indicators, up here, right here, we also have a divergence. If you pull up a TDI tool, you see that the TDI was pointing down and this was pointing up to confirm to you that the market is still selling. To confirm to you that the market is still selling. So that's how we manage to. That's how we manage. That's how we manage to move this today. But I bet the next live will be great. Like it will be great. I know we learn from experience. This is the first time we're having this live, and at least it's going to be recorded. It's going to be recorded, and everyone will I can hear you. It's going to be recorded, and everyone will watch it. You get? Yeah, I believe so. So now I'm looking for this market is going to buy. This market is going to buy. It's going to be in a buy up to maybe say this area. Very possible. Or as the traders are supposed to wait for whatever is going to happen in determine how our London session is going to be. Good. This market can drop, then bounce to the upside. Because we're saying this trend line is very strong right now. If you check the 4 time frame where we got this trend line from, this candles all closed above this trend line, meaning the market is still pushing further, and we can see it right here. It shows that the market can still push to the upside. So we have to be on standby to determine how the market is going to move. Good. Guys, if you're still with me, just drop an emoji in the chat. Just drop anything. Let's go. Just drop anything. So we're only 7 for today, but with time, I know we're going to increase and it will be really great. It will be really great. Yeah. George, okay, okay, thank you. Thank you everyone for being here. So let's look at entries. I don't know if Mark is live. I really wanted to explain to Mark his trade. There's a trade he took, and it was really great. Again, it was really great, but his entry was off. Now let's look at the reason why you're not getting your entries well. Most people view, of course, most of us as traders, when we are beginning, is we just wait for the market to come into our area, and we're like, okay, it has reached. It's time to react. Yet we're supposed to wait for confirmations. Like you're supposed to always wait for confirmations. The reason why my trading increased, you know, this thing where yes, the market was going in your direction, but you entered in and it first takes you out, then it goes into your direction. I always explain it to the guys in the private group that what exactly happens in the background. Your orders can be seen using an order book. They can be seen using an order book. You get all your orders can be seen using an order book. I'll repeat that. All your orders can be seen using an order book. You get because I can literally, if you guys know how to use something called a footprint chart, right? If you guys know how to use, let me stop sharing. If you guys know how to use something called the footprint chart, now that footprint chart can show you how many orders are coming in at a specific time and how many sell orders. It can show you the buy orders and sell orders. So you can literally know where most orders are. It's very possible. So if I'm a guy with volumes, I'm maybe trading for a hedge fund. I can know that many people have placed stop losses in this area. So I'll drive the market. I'll pump more money there. I'll drive the market to the downside. Take out those orders. Those orders become executed, and that is more volume in the market. And I'll buy the opposite side. You get. So you're supposed to be aware of that. Like you're supposed to know what happens in the background. I always tell you guys that the markets are just a representation of, I mean, the candlesticks are a representation of traders' emotions, right? I don't know if you guys have that video out there. I think it's a private video on YouTube. It's for mentorship guys. But that's it. That's exactly what happens. Like candlesticks are just a representation of what happens in the market. You all it's a country versus a country. Let me see if I have some cash here. I explain it from scratch. And I already have some few dollars here. I always have some few dollars I keep around. Don't come and rob me though. Though we didn't know where I stay, but okay, now I'm going to do an example of what really happens. Okay, now I've got some few dollars here and the UG note. Now you see, for example, if Uganda shilling notes and these are $250. You get. So now I have other racks in here. So now if this country, let's say this is a pound, of course, US dollars, pounds and US dollars. This is the base. Yeah, this is the base, and this is the quote currency, right? So what are you trying to do? You're saying you want to buy. You're just buying this. You're clicking buy, but you're not buying this. You're actually buying the base. You're buying units of the base currency. This is the only Ugandan note I have. I don't want to stand up. So this is the only Ugandan note, and this is the only Uganda. Okay, let's say this is the. I don't know if you guys can see me properly. This is, let's say this is a pound. See this as a pound, and see this as dollars. You get, see this as dollars. So what happens is, when you're buying, when you click buy, you're basically buying units of this of the base currency, that is GBP, and you're selling this. That's what happens in a forex bureau. You get. So if you enter one lot as a trader, I don't know, should I take this off? Nah. If you enter one lot as a trader, you're buying 1,000 units of the base currency, that is the pound. That's basically the math. So now that's how the buy actually happens. So guys, if I can see an order book, you can trade with an order book. With time, I'll show the guys in the tutor group how to use order books and also footprint charts, because I used to use them at some point. I don't know if you guys were with me last year, at the end of last year, when we created the Telegram community for the first time. The guys who are with me there, I would literally know that, okay, I'm going to take these people out. It's known, I'm going to take them out. Reason being, I was using a footprint chart. It was very easy. We had some nice accuracy. We would go weeks without losses. You get. So there are other things that move the markets apart from your fundamentals. There is what we call clearing hours. Guys in mentorship have had this. We always talk about it. There is something called a clearing hours. Sorry guys, I'm in a cape, but I believe my hair is kind of messy. It's my first time on this live, so let's just be natural. Don't be like those traders who they try to make trading. I don't know. That's why I don't post profits. But nowadays I'm beginning to get. Let's talk about momentum. No news, right? There's no news at 10 a.m. is 10:11 a.m. is when the land auction is opening. So some people are like, okay, why has the market just shifted like that? Anything called clearing hour. They don't know that guys in no clear. You can be there, volume is clear, and the market direction. And I used to use when I used to use the footprint charts and the order books, it was very easy to determine that, okay, most people think, well, I'm going to this market. People will be like, this guy has taken close. By the end of the more knowledge about a tool that you know, they won't kill it. Straight, you read straight. You don't be frozen moving as such. That's how you become a good trader. Someone can ask you about something and you literally have information about it. Explaining explaining something about and move your market. So literally trading forex. Oh sorry that forex. What forex market. This is what happened. I'm watching a real example. So how foreign companies? I'm giving you guys foreign companies do voted at night. That's a gap, right? There's a if the money kept in an account for 30 minutes, give us a gap, and there's a lot of volume that has been moved. Guess what is going to happen? Bank A in the US wants to buy BPUSD. It's not going to communicate with a bank direct. You get these are two competitors. Some do using they transact with each other using order books, of course, or using an electronic system. Yes, you get. But what in the background, hiring companies to that took care of the risk. It's going to be like your man. What happens? This are two notes of 20K. You can actually hold. And guess what guess what it's the other bank what it wants to buy or what it wants to sell. It wants to sell maybe say different sizes of pounds, right? These are dollars. Let's take these are pounds. Guys, I need real pounds. I'll use this example. I'll give you guys an example when I a real pound live when we but that's give you guys an opportunity to experience something we always talk about. So if we are buying, it means I want to buy more shares of an economy, meaning I have to buy their currency. I don't know dark, okay, I'm black, I don't know light, change the light again. I don't know, I'm too dark. I think it's my camera. But let's continue. Hey, those you're hearing, you didn't see me. So now that's it, guys. Like this, they want to buy this amount of pounds and they have their so once this overweighs this, the market is going to move. That's simply that. So now, at the end of the day, that's how the market candlesticks become. There's always a buyer. So a buyer is supposed to be buy from a is willing to sell. So once you're going to come to your chart, let's again. You're going to come to your market is moving because it's going upwards because I believe there are more aggressive buyers in the market. Gas seller can come pump money into and become strong. But guess what? There's one person who is there to make a profit. How do you think the market moves like the guys coming back to liquidity? No, why sleep liquidity? The word from some trip liquidity. Liquidity orders price action as it is. So for I've pushed the market up. And I'm a hedge fund manager and I've missed someone wants to buy it cheaper. And to make it, I have to sell it I have to buy it at a cheaper price and sell it when it's high. I'm going to pump in more money. I know Ernest Diego knows these examples very well. To pump in more money from here, push the market down. Meaning, yeah. So once I push, what am I? There are orders here, okay, waiting to buy. Guys are they call it it's done with sweeping, some shit like that. But as long as it makes you money, I'm not trashing it or anything. So what a manager, I'll stop losses. What will retailers call it? Retailers will call it I've swept my um manipulation. You get okay, it has happened. Get hedge fund I'll add in more at a cheaper price. Maybe this investor wanted to buy from here, but guess what? I want one here. Get it at a cheaper price. So and the profits I'm supposed to make from it. And guess what the market will do? Once I pump in more money, break this level, so that I take out my money too. Once I take out the guess what? The market will try to drop again and what our money because I need back my money here and break this resistance. That's how resist. Do you know if you have more money, you can actually in crypto markets because but in some you can actually break it. And what you do, once you break it, make a rush and be like, bam, let's take out some money here so that the traces. And guess what? As I want to, and what happens? Once you buy in here, they're going to become aggressive. You take out and begin happens here. Once the investors take out the all these basics, you're going to find trading as easy as possible. You're going to find it as possible, guys. It's not about drawing out all that stuff. It's about what is happening to the end. What's wrong with work? Sorry about that. Next, work on it. Working on it. I always have a good network. Maybe I've not got the streaming software for YouTube, but just bear with me for now. I'll get there. I'll get. So what happened is, how are you supposed to spot the entry? Wait for the direct the market setting come to you that they come to that side would happen. And you have an angle. It's not entry is what our mentorship guys. What we do something called the system to the system to are not we are not to add more pressure. We always talk about you guys practice group. So we tend to practice like with anything. Just give you guys always wait for trash. And you're going to do this as a business. I mean when you feel that I've seen what first hyper entries. Hyper entries I scroll. This is the 15 frame, right? Go to the 1 minute time, a clear structure of a sniper. Here's going to be entry one. At the end of the drawing, as taken, sniper lead you into get if you don't have the right account balance. Supposed to know these guys. Don't just go someone say that I can do sniper entries. Get being the traders you on your own. How basis for I won't tell you lost a lot or lost money. Don't play. Money was but I had to knew why. I knew that I didn't have money for it. So I had to every $10 that I got. I used to deposit as I think I never deposited at that point of that money. The highest was $10. 35K for me. So you don't just come you're going to get rich. Steps that you get take you find Instagram shows you a lot and all that. And, that's just lifestyle. People go back to their normal lives after that. You get people go back to their normal lives, guys. You get those other trading thing. Oh, I've just learned this option right now. Sorry, guys, of making this. Yeah, let's look at that tomorrow. Then I will determine. In fact, I already talked about it. I expect GBP to buy dollar or reach the resistance unless the break of the and break of the DX it's supposed to be to I doubt with week because we have economic events. We have summit that's today. Expect some words from there. I think we have also Fed officials meeting this week. So we're supposed to be alert. We're supposed to be alert. Yeah. So guys, thank you for being here. So any questions, just ask your questions in the chat box. I'm going to answer them in the chat box for them. The question to answer. Please ask your questions in the chat box. I'll answer them. how we call it a day. Guys, not yellow, but it's funny light. So guys, ask your questions. Let's see. Questions. Let's see. Thank you for being here. Has been here. So guys, how do you determine what you do? Determine or determine that I haven't got you properly. Determine what? How do I determine what? Someone tell me. I determine when my entry is confirmed. Okay, at the 15-minute time frame, let's see that. Let's look for one entry here. Like today's entry. Let's see. Let's see the 15-minute time frame. I should show you guys something, but it's on this other computer. I wanted to show you guys something small, but I wanted to show you guys a letter. There's a letter I got from one of the banks. Okay, it was just linked, and these guys were speaking about clearance and liquidity and all. No, they weren't even talking about liquidity. They were just talking about how the volumes of the day are cleared and all that stuff. That's what I wanted to show you guys, but I think it's on my other station, and I don't want to work to destroy a lot. But in the next live, I'll show you guys that later. I think it's on my other stations downstairs. Okay, let's look at our confirmations. How do I determine momentum? Now I talked about this momentum. Or how if I have confluences, you get. Now when I'm trading, I look for reasons why I should enter a trade. I don't just jump into the trade. I look for reasons why, and the more reasons of the trade happening, you get. And if it does happen, I know that okay, I've just taken a bad trade, and maybe there's momentum. There are some big dogs pushing the size of candles going in the opposite direction. Someone will say I'm a reversal trader. I do both. Like I see where the volume is. I always tell you guys that if I'm seeing an opportunity to the downside and the market is bullish, I'm going to take it, but I know I'm in a bullish market, meaning I shouldn't be aiming for so many profits from that sell. Again, I shouldn't be aiming for a lot. It's a buying market. Yes, I'm following the trend, but I also know that at some point, not everything can buy like straight. That's the market. It's always a fight between buyers and sellers. That's why you see green and red, bullish and bearish candles, right? So how do I determine momentum shift on the 15-minute time frame? I use candlestick behavior. Once I see an angle, I know that okay, there is reaction there. And once I see such momentum candles, I know that okay, sellers are coming into the market. So I base on the next candle, I use the cost averaging system, and based on the next candle to start styling in my entries. I don't just enter like someone going over where I take time because I know this is a business. Yet I'm not trying to lose, but I know it's very possible. If we only had pros, everyone would be rich. A pro would be the richest man, be richer than Elon Musk. But get even robots make losses, man. And it's very easy to trade against a robot. Reason being, all robots are programmed, man. You get if you start using an being placed by robots and you just trade against them, you get this is the time we trade against the people in our group, and it was mad. Someone just tell them, how last year was. You just be like, okay, all of these guys are buying, but I'm selling, and you'd see crazy. You'd be like, why? At the end of the day, you've killed it, man. You've killed it, dead. So that's how you're supposed to determine it. So once you see such momentum, like the momentum, now you saw the red candle, you know that okay, there's action there. You see the candles running up, and you see the next one. Let's see if there's a divergence on the TDI, not even the other side. I told you guys I know how to use all these. I can show you guys how to use even a pitchfork. Get. Did I click this? Okay, I've just confirmed my internet is slow because I've clicked that twice. Let me show you guys. You see all these tools, you can learn how to use them all, and you can decide not to use them at all. You can just employ it when you need it. You get. All you have to do is know that okay, I know how to use it, but I'm not going to use it today. Don't stay behind moving averages and think that you're the best trader in the world. No, explore. My internet is slow. Sorry, guys. I'll just prove that. Look at this area. Let's sing up here. We're going to put the line, and we also put here line. Look at the RSI. Look at the TDI. Look at what it's doing. Where's my trend? Look at what it's doing. It's bending to the downside. And guess what? Up here, it's shooting upwards. That's another reason why I should sell this market. Again, this is just simple analysis. I know the guys in the private group know something else more than all of us do, but that's one of the reasons that you would sell the market. And once you see that, wait for candles to speak to you. They're just a yes, and chill, bro. Chill. You can get a better trade tomorrow. Just chill. So that's how you're supposed to that's how you're supposed to let it be gradual. Don't just jump in because you think the market has reached your zone and get just because you think the market has reached your zone. No. Give it time, man. Give it time. So guys, I think those are the questions. We say the market is buying to specific area. We want to see it buy, but it's already making noise. So what do we do mentorship? We just mark out this area and watch the market play around there. Because this is on the 4 time frame. Even though it comes back here and goes back, it hasn't closed below. Okay, it hasn't closed below this trend line. The trend line is still valid and can come back up here and give us another sell. Very possible. So guys, any other comment? Thank you for being here. It's nice to be 8 on the first day. Only that you guys have refused to like the video. Like the video, man. Like the video. Any other comments or questions, or we close the live? They're almost clicking an hour. Guys, click the like button and ask your questions. Let's go. Any other questions, or we call it a day? I think we should call it a day. Okay. Basing on momentum shift pitchfork idea. Pitchfork is something else. The pitchfork can help you determine this is a pitchfork. Let me get a clean chart, one that is moving upwards. There's still many bullish market that you know of. I'll show you guys something. Tell me bullish market that you know of. Okay, let's go to BTC. I'll show you guys something. The reason why Bitcoin is down the drain or something. Give me a chart that is going upwards. Guys, give me a chart that is just throw a chart that is bullish. This is something called a fan, but okay, let's not look at this one today. This is sorry I may confuse you guys, but it's better. Internet is shit. What came into your mind when the markets gave you a bullish engulfing when you were buying? When I was selling, is that what you mean? What came into my mind when the markets gave you a bullish? What came into your mind when the market gave you a bullish engulfing when you were buying? Okay, this is it. Let's first look at that pitch. Is that a show you something? I seen these levels. Okay, sorry to confuse you guys. These levels can be determined as support and resistance to where the market is likely. This is not too perfect, but I don't want to overstretch it. I'll show it to you guys on clear chart. Areas, resistance and support zones where the market, and if it breaks these there is a retest the dance. Support and resistance areas. But most times the distance moved from here to here. It's always the same distance moved after that. You get. And when it comes back, it moves that halfway distance. It also acts, but you can use it in a different way. I'll show it to you guys. I'll show it to you guys in the next one. So let me first answer Diego's question. What came into my mind when I saw an engulfing when I was selling? It's simply that it depends on momentum. You get it depends on momentum. If there is no reason, I always tell you find reasons why you think the market is going to react around that. If there is no reason why are you scared of the candles? Let it flow. Let it flow. But if you know that okay, they are like this engulfing here, is that to me? The problem is I missed the first entry right up here. But this engulfing would show you that okay, there's been a momentum shift, but it's coming back, checking more positions. Now, when it comes back here, be watching the Fibonacci areas because once it breaks the 60 and the 70, know that it's heading for a zone. Okay, but if it comes and reacts like this on a 61.8, know that it's likely to drop into your areas. So guys, thank you for being live, guys. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you a lot for being here. We are 7. I shall talk a lot more in the group. Please like the video. Let's call this.